saying like you have no rights. Like I think one of the things that the American government is doing right now is basically saying is basically saying like we are creating a process where citizens and non-citizens, like non-citizens as in even legal permanent residents with green cards and whatnot, are actually considered second class. Okay, and I need people to understand that this is exactly what Nazi Germany did as well. Okay, removing the citizenship status of Jews and other groups, other minority groups that they wanted to eradicate. Okay. Jesus Christ. Do you hate Grok? Yes, I do. Even though Grok is almost always on my side because it's still, as it stands, without Elon Musk's input and feedback, is still very much relying on readily available information and is not like actively lying, even though it does have the capacity to hallucinate. So, you know, there's definitely a little bit of that, but you know, we'll do Grok in a second, please. This is the CBS News Chicago, right? ICE detained man who runs the anti-Trump YouTube channel. He is U.S.-born citizen. Yeah, Sam Cedar Unk debated Ezra Klein on abundance. We have that on the docket. We have Grok on the docket. By the nature of the data it relies on, LLMs are very bad at intentionally being misinforming. Yeah. I have a fan account on TikTok, Hasanabiism, and it got reported and removed from For You page for the last week. Wanted to ask if there's anything you can do. No, unfortunately, I have no contacts at TikTok, and I don't know how that stuff works. I think you just have to like try to correct it and work within the confines that TikTok has. And even then, there's a lot of mass reporting that works, mass targeting that can take you out. But I think you can bring it back. It's happened to me too, and I am, you know, like I have a million plus followers on there, and it happens all the time. It's really annoying, but you have to challenge those reports. They're usually good at replying to those challenges, though. Anyway, Asmongold struggles to wrap his mind around a chatter's foreign policy analysis vis-a-vis Israel, Trump, and Iran before surreptitiously picking his nose and eating it. What is this?
Leydan Alexander is now 21. Hamas
Israel wants to have the U.S. start a war with Iran, and Trump doesn't want to have to deal with that. That's why he's trying to stay away from Israel. Yeah. That could be true, maybe.
Is how it began. Like within the legal structure, they utilized statelessness as a mechanism to justify apprehension, detention, and also execution. Do you understand? This is how it works. And it is frustrating that a lot of people are refusing to see that. What is AOC waiting for? I don't know. I don't know what AOC is waiting for as far as like endorsing Zoran, because there's some good news that have come out of the latest polling in New York. And best case scenario is that this is the result of all the start of the TV advertising, and that even more ground can be made up just through positive advertising and increasing name recognition. Now, if only there were two internationally famous politicians who could help with that. The gap is narrowing with Zoran finally arriving at 40%. Okay. On the first round, Cuomo's at 44%. with the highest name recognition, obviously, and Zoran is at 22%. And he just keeps picking up over and over again with ranked choice, getting all the way to a 60-40 slant. This is a major improvement from previous polls that were conducted. It is very difficult for Zoran to win this race, but it is not impossible. And I wish that AOC and Bernie Sanders would, because this is maximum impact zone at this point. I wish they would use the maximum impact that they have right now to actually put their weight behind this guy. Like, I don't know why they're not doing it. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Even Jamal Bowman endorsed him. I mean, that makes sense. Jamal Bowman endorsing him makes total sense. For the record, he is not. I mean, he's aligned in values and also is not like a part of the party machine at this moment because he's no longer an active sitting representative. But I don't understand why like AOC would not do a singular endorsement for Zoran, not even for Brad. I know it's ranked choice, and therefore a lot of people are like, I endorse both. Like, I think Brad is also progressive, which he is. But Zoran is significantly more progressive. Zoran should promise to bring the Dodgers back to Brooklyn to get Bernie's nod. Guys, okay, I know Grok is bricked and constantly talking about fucking white genocide because Elon most likely manually added white genocide as a prompt into Grok, and now it's broken. I know. I don't care. AI sucks. Please. It's like not that significant right now. We'll get to it. Oh my fucking God. The things that you guys care about sometimes. It actually wants... It actually caused me to want to stop streaming for a little bit. Holy fuck. I know, dude. I know. Elon Musk loves fucking Grok, and he loves lying and using Grok, and he is trying to get people to believe that white genocide is happening, and it's very obvious. Why did like every major CEO go to Saudi Arabia? Because America is a company, okay? That's what it is. That's what it is. Did you like how the Saudis sucked off Trump? Yeah, I actually kind of did. I'm going to talk about that. It's very weird. It's very strange. Like, the way that they're glazing him is crazy. But we'll get to that in a second. Okay. I'm on the Daily Show. Trump's Middle Eastern tour continues to meet former Al Qaeda commander turned senior president, talking to Jeremy Scale about his interviews with Hamas Houthis, and Trump's Middle Eastern tour and its impact on Israel's genocide. New tax. www. We'll of course cover the new tax bill and numerous other issues as well. There's a lot going on. But let's blast off. Yes, I am going to watch the Legal Eagle video. Please stop spamming it, okay? I will watch the Legal Eagle video about his biases. I know. I am shocked. I am shocked to find out that Legal Eagle is biased. That's crazy. From banned in Austin, removed from plane and detained by U.S. Customs. Wait, what the hell? It isn't interesting. It's just him saying I'm a lawyer. I think the rule of law shouldn't be destroyed. I know. I know. I know that already. But chatters lose their minds. Yamal Saeed, the drummer of the Austin, Texas-based rock band Lord Buffalo, was forcibly removed from a plane and detained by U.S. Customs and Border Patrol Monday while en route to the band's European tour. We are heartbroken to announce that we have to cancel our upcoming European tour, the band wrote. Our drummer, Yamal Saeed, who is a Mexican citizen and a lawful permanent resident of the United States green card holder, was forcibly removed from our flight to Europe by Customs and Border Patrol. He has not yet been released, and we have been unable to contact him. What the fuck is happening? Dude, I swear, dude, if you are a legal permanent resident right now in the United States of America, the government is very actively just
Captured him when he was 19, October 7th, 2023, of course. Now, all of this has some wider ramifications with regard to negotiations in the Middle East. Again, Steve Witkoff continues to say ridiculous things publicly. So Steve Witkoff...
He's crashing out about this. He is not happy at all. Yeah, based. Bro, you missed the part where he ate his booger? Where?
I didn't see him. Oh, he did right here. Okay, I don't care. Okay. Dude, I love people who are like, whenever I make fun of Asmongold or whatever, people will be like, ad hominem attacks against Asmongold, who is a brilliant political mind. And hey, Hassanzi, did you really say a bunch of inflammatory shit on the internet and then get shocked Pikachu face when consequences popped up? I don't know if you know this, but the consequences that you're talking about are unlawful. Like, that's kind of the whole point of all of the news coverage surrounding the incident that took place with Customs and Border Patrol. That's not how things work in the United States of America. Maybe you should move to Israel if you like it so much, where you can get detained for whatever you say about Israel that the government decides is not appropriate. But in the United States of America, that's not, at least for now, that's not how things work. You know that makes you very sad, where you're like, oh, I wish the government could fucking unlawfully detain and arrest and deport American citizens for exercising their First Amendment constitutionally protected speech. What's also really, really stupid is that once that goes away, it goes away for you as well. You know, I know you don't have the capacity to think that far ahead or think at all, but this is not just a threat for me. This is a threat for you as well. Hopefully you wake up to that, though. I'm worried about you even talking about interviewing Hamas or the Houthis. No, dude. And even if I were to personally interview Hamas or the fucking Houthis, there's nothing the fucking government can do about that. That is insane, okay? Don't be ridiculous. I am not from USA Law, but interacting with terrorists? Okay, well then see yourself out of this conversation, okay? That's hilarious. When people LARP as American hogs, I have no time for that. You know, if you're not an American, I don't have to hear from you. I'm sorry. Your opinion is worth less to me than you could ever comprehend. Like, we already have enough right-wing dumb fucks in this country that we have to deal with, you know, that are actively advocating to take away their own rights because they think that this will never backfire on them, right? I don't have to entertain foreigners that are also advocating against Americans' best interests here. You know, you could just enjoy the show quietly. Just RFK Jr. said he doesn't think people should be taking medical advice from him. Nice. Okay. Another student has been released. Wonderful. A federal judge has ruled Badr Khan-Suri, the Georgetown researcher held in a Texas immigration detention center since March, must be released from custody and returned to Virginia as he challenges the legal basis for his deportation. So that's good as well. The courts are slowly but surely taking back some freedoms or demanding the protection of American legal permanent residents and American citizens and non-citizens alike, you know? And that's a good thing. Bro, this makes me think of Zen fascism every time our brain rot has exported. Yeah. I know Ezra went on Sam's show earlier. I saw pieces of it. And I will watch it. I am interested to see someone whose opinion I respect tackle the abundance agenda, because I have not actually like read into it too much. I just know that like the most annoying people defend the abundance stuff, and I feel like they don't fully understand it. So anyway, let's get started. CBS News Chicago. Schumer Sonpiker takes issue with the questioning at O'Hare International Airport.
Was in town to speak at the University of Chicago, but says he was detained for several hours at O'Hare and questioned about his political beliefs.
Federal agents say the prominent Twitch streamer is lying for likes. Our Sarah Maki is live at O'Hare and looking into this tonight. Sarah.
Bro, they sent someone to O'Hare to cover it? That's crazy. That's dope. Is there going to be a part 2 of reacting to the context puke? Yes, there will be. Oh my God, this guy always comes in to demand, or is this the same? Yeah, this guy comes in and asks this like, yes,